doing well today. Streamlabs is still giving me some issue, which is interesting because the alerts are popping up, but the CloudBot is not acting correctly. The commands aren't working. So that's a little disappointing, but aside from that, we've got everything else working, including finally added that new audio purchase. So I'm happy about that. As well as I got around to adding the two new Maple graphics. So finally got done a few things I wanted to get done. Doing some more Advance Wars today. No one had said that the audio on this emulator was bad, so I'm going to keep using this emulator. Yes. So hopefully that works out well. My kids are still eating their lunch, so hopefully they get done and go lay down and just relax for a bit. Ellie's been enjoying yelling at me during stream. Apologize, it's going to be on and off here for a second while I adjust some windows. Or, no, maybe that's it. Hold on. That might be it. That should be fine. I just got to throw it up on OBS and we should be all good to go. Yeah. Going to do some more campaign mode. We've been doing some of those war room maps, the side ones that aren't part of the story. Okay, really, just, okay, thank you. If that game frame is too intrusive on the game, hopefully someone will say something. I can toggle it off if I have to. This is useful, yeah. You don't get a good look at all of them, but this is each of the allied nations. And the bad guys. Lovely. And actually, that lady right there is Nell. You can unlock her. And she's also very strong. She's I believe she's the president of Orange Star. I think. I'm really hoping that's not too loud. It seems a little louder than I would like, but hopefully someone will let me know. Really, good morning. Still not sure how I feel about calling you Alien. What about Allie? Would Allie be alright? Can I call you Allie? How are you doing today, friend? I was gonna say, yeah, Maple should be popping up to say hello. I had a feeling that's why you were doing it. You know, it's very important. For those of you who don't know, until you tell me otherwise, I'm going to say Allie. Allie here is the creator of Maple, so Maple's mother. I have not been on Discord since we chatted last time. I mean, if you prefer Alien, I can still do Alien. Just let me know, because I don't know what to call you, and I feel kind of rude calling you Alien. But if that's your preference, then we can do that too. We're doing this one just because it's the easiest mission in the game. And then we're gonna pick out one of these terrible, terrible Fog of War maps. Oh, tell her I said to knock it off. Be like, hey, quit it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know which one of those I want to do. We're gonna do this one because it's just the easiest. Just the easiest. There's no chance of the enemy striking here. Well, that's great news. I thought we had a mission here, but I was wrong. People are dumb. 100% safe. That is, oh wow, yeah, guys, I was wrong, and I'm willing to admit that. Yeah, the love and the fact one both work, and I have each of my BFACs tied to a different one. So it goes day by day, so like if you did fact over and over again, it would give you the same one. But every day cycles between different facts, and they're all ready and good to go. So I finished all of those already. It's in fact, let me. Yeah, I love that one so much. Like look at her smile. It's adorable. Hold on. Oh, that's not what I want at all. Hold on. It just... Ah. Yeah, hands are... Like I can't do art stuff at all, so all of it's difficult for me. But I've heard from so many people that hands are the most difficult thing to do. That is actually adorable. Thank you. But the hands turned out really well. And you always do a really good job with the face. Like, she looks, like, adorable. But, like, let me see. Where's another one? There. So, like, yeah, like, I have all of the facts ready. I'm just gonna cycle between different ones, depending on what day it is. That's what I mean, like... She looks so smart, like you gave her the library glasses, she looks like a librarian or a teacher. So I had the idea, like, her standing there telling you stuff, like that is actually very fitting for her. I'm really happy about that. Grid is just, like, very honest about stuff. He's like, our intel division, they're kind of dumb sometimes. Commander Colin, yes? It's an attack. Oh my god. But I was told there wasn't gonna be an attack. Not only was there an attack, they said they'd be back in 14 days, and this mission is 14 days long. That means not only were we were attacked on the very same day that he said we weren't gonna get attacked. Olaf, you're kind of wrong, buddy. Fortunately, this is just, yeah, like I said, this is a unique mission in this game. the win condition for this mission is unique. There's no other level like this in the game. It's very easy. Oh god, now I'm gonna lose, aren't I? Oh yeah, you give her some of the meat, you feed. Yeah, that's another good one. We've also got, I mean, you know which ones we've got. I would say dance is also an option. So yeah, Lash did the sneaky and tricked our intel division into thinking there wasn't going to be an attack, so they left and she just snuck in. And the objective for this game is to stop her from winning for 14 days. You just have to hold out for 14 days. And honestly, it's, oh yeah, it's fine. Did you just call me easy? Because it's pretty messed up. Well, what did Will do? Alright. This is gonna be a good warm-up. Like, look at that. She's so much more powerful than you on this map, and I get the idea, like, I understand what the threat is, but yeah, it's just so, if you're not worried about winning, turtling up is just the easiest thing to do in this game. There's nothing they can do about it. Like, you'll end up in a situation where you'll never be able to win, but absolutely you can dig your heels in the ground and stop them from winning either. So it's just, otherwise it's not a good idea at all, because like, you would never win. But for this one map, yeah. That'd be really cool. I have a Be Right Back screen that I'm really fond of, and Luxby, one of our people, did the starting soon screen. I'm sure you've seen our starting soon screen. Let me just put that up real quick. I'm a big fan. They did a really good job with it. This one here. I curated the music, but they did a really good job with the art. And then my Be Right Back screen, I've been meaning to. It used to have the Be Right Back on it. Now it doesn't say Be Right Back anymore, but I needed to add that. Yeah, that's like the thing. I meant it to be like the two on the left are like bumping into each other and saying hey and being all friendly, and the one on the right is just chilling and they fell asleep, which is like the vibe on my stream. I hope. I know a lot of people just chill and hang out and lurk without really participating in chat. Just relax. So I guess that's I think great. But the Be Right Back when I needed to add text to. But this one was made by Sam Strawberry, another artist we have. And the interesting thing about this one is this is an actual painting, like on canvas and everything. She just took a picture of it for me. And that's so cool. Alright. I gush over our people and their art skills. I do love Lash's theme though. Alright. So... Oh, they absolutely do. There's just some really, really talented people here. I don't want to do this. Here's what I'm gonna do. Basically, you just fill up all of this area. Like, all of this area, really. There's not much you can do. Your Collins, so you get a discount on your units. And you can make them much faster than you can destroy them because it's like bottlenecked right here. Like, we're already down to 11 days. Think about that. It's wild. Oh, Jonas. Good morning, friend. Appreciate you stopping by. This is Advanced Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. And it's Game Boy Advance game. I'm a big fan of this game. I'm terrible at this game, but I love playing it. Okay, so I'm gonna bust out no artillery just to take some shots at her for taking shots at me. Yeah, like once I said that, I'm sure you can tell, like the color palette on a Game Boy Advance is like bright neon colors. Some games it works really well, some games it don't. This one, because it's meant to be like cutesy and kind of like a lighthearted take on the horrors of war, I suppose. There's a Castlevania Aria of Sorrow came out for Game Boy Advance, and it was just like bright neon colors, and it did not work. Love the game, didn't look great. It might be my favorite Castlevania, actually. Or Castlevania if you're feeling fancy about it. I'm gonna capture this just because I can. And then we're gonna move over here. Yeah, I mean, it's not great. Like I said, we're gonna take advantage of this bottleneck here. So if we go too far out, we're just gonna get obliterated. But at the same time, that's fine. There'll just be one extra layer that she has to get through. And at some point she's got... Yeah, okay, she's got access to air units. Chagariv, good morning. How are you doing today, friend? Appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Maple, would you say hi to our guests? There we go. Hope you guys are doing well today. Yeah, good of you to come hang out. So she's got air units, so we're gonna have to block up these beaches too. But like, you know, there. It's fine. Right. We're gonna employ the Sammy strategy of just infantry everywhere. Oh. I mean, some days that's when I wake up, so like, you know, it's weird like that. Hope you're having a nice night, though. Alright. Oh, that rocket sucks. That rocket's going to be the issue. But I was saying this last time. Against a flood of weak enemies, stronger enemies aren't nearly as important. Because they can destroy my unit all they want. They can only target one at a time. So it's the equivalent of killing a fly with a fly swatter or killing it with a sledgehammer. it's still dying. You're just expending more energy. So it's the same equivalent, like that. Oh. All right. Move that there. Get them in place. That infantry is absolutely about to die, but you know, war is a war. These guys off of our factories, and we can just it really depends, because for some units APCs make better shields, some units infantry do. Because while APCs are better defensively, tanks use machine guns against infantry, but they use their missiles against APC. So a tank would actually have an easier time getting through an APC. But the opposite is true for these anti-airs. So, well, anti-air's going to get through no matter what we have. An anti-air's going to get through, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to waste my money on another artillery, and then we're going to do this. And just stock up on as many infantry as we can get. Osu. That sounds familiar. Not sure what it is though. Oh, music. Music I'm familiar with. I've been around a while. I myself have listened to music. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be brutal. Ah, oh, wow. God, even worse than I thought. Christ. Oh, gotcha. Just like this game, I'm terrible at this game. Alright, well. Kinda don't like that anti-air being there, but we need to address this medium tank. That helicopter's close enough. Now we're going to need to start putting some dudes onto these beaches. Now keep in mind, we don't need to win, we just need to stall her. And we're getting close to the halfway mark already, like... Oh, and then like you have to drag the shapes too, right? Like, is that one? Is that one? Because if that's that one, I've seen someone play it like once. Hey, okay, yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it once. Oh, I've still got my laptop open. My bad, hold up. I just heard a beep. Bells in my window being sweet. Gotcha. You have to understand, I've got no idea. Just over halfway. I've got no idea, but it sounds fun. Okay. So... Yep, let's do one of these. So the fun thing here, we got some damaged units, we can swap them out if we want to. So we can combine those, which would heal him up. Move a helicopter, or move an infantry over here so the helicopter can't get to the area in here. And then move this over here. It's not ideal because we're still going to get attacked by this anti-air, but it's only 4 health. And it's fine. A lot of this is really just like sandbagging. I've got no idea. That sounds very impressive, though. Okay, how much for a missile? I know it's a waste of money. I'm making one anyway. Because now if she decides to stick around, she's going to get just torn to pieces. And then, like I said, we can just keep spamming infantry. We're over halfway done, and if anything, we're doing better than we were before. Like, look at this. It's terrible. Oh, that's the biggest hit we got. I forgot to swap that one out, is what happened. We're probably going to lose because of that. Maybe? Let's see. Probably not. If that Neo tank, if she would have brought the Neo tank in, then yeah, we would have lost, likely. Maybe? Maybe. It would have been actually an issue. Versus this is just like, oh, okay. Alright. So let's have some fun and just blow her helicopter to pieces. Oh. Fantastic. Very satisfying. She retreated with her. I'm worried about this thing. Her Neo tank is going to be an issue. This bomber sucks, but now that I've got this, the bomber's not a problem anymore either. I don't know any of those. So yes, each of them, all three. How about, do you have the safety dance? Because that's my vote, safety dance. having these artillery this close isn't the best idea because, like, you see they've been getting damaged a little bit here and there. It's called the Safety Dance. It's just a really, really old song. It's probably not on there. That's fine. Oh, what am I gonna do? Oh, hold on. Yes. Some more of that. Ooh. Alright. That's the one. It's a silly song, but fun. I remember growing up with my friends, we would listen to that. Like it was like, I'm not that old. When we were in school, it was a really old song already. But like there was a certain like point in our lives where we would just listen to really goofy, really dumb songs. And it's just a happy memory for me because yeah, that's an old silly song that we used to enjoy. When you and your friends are just dancing and singing and being dumb together. Oh. Alright. Bye, Mr. Bomber. It's nice of you to visit. Hi, Neotank. Probably wasn't the best idea for you to attack me, but you know, we all make mistakes sometimes. Alright. You can go and fill in that spot. Not a lot more we need to do, like, yeah, 5 more days. Let's make some more infantry. Yeah. Like I said when we started, this is the easiest mission. You just make infantry and a couple artilleries and that's it. No denying that Lash is a beautiful person. Not really. I mean, she's actually a terrible person, but that's my way of complimenting her appearance. I'm not sure how people do that. Just assume I'm making a compliment about how she looks. I don't know how to. Yeah. She's very well constructed. Very handsome woman. Alright, what do we got going on? Oh, they did something. Gotcha. We don't really need Colin's special power here. Like, kind of, not really. The benefit is anytime you use someone's special power, they get a 10% defense boost to all of their units. So for no other reason than that, for a map where you're having to turtle up, defense boost. Oh. These sonas are very important. It's they mean a lot to me. Can withdraw those artillery and bring out our infantry. She also has her special power procced, so there's very little we can do to her right now. So I'm not going to try. We're just going to put some more people into position, and that's all we need to do. $23,000. So actually, let's buy another rocket just because. We've got 4 days left. There's nothing she can do. Like, even if I didn't build anything else, I don't think she would be able to win in 4 days. I'd be shocked if she could. That'd be very impressive. I couldn't imagine how that would be possible. Really? Friend, I'm very happy for you. That sounds really exciting. Yeah, like that's a big moment. Like, I remember when it's not as impressive, but when I first uploaded my emotes on here, and people were able to use my emotes on other people's streams, like, that was very exciting for me, seeing your stuff around. Some people are like that. Flash, I said we were closed. Get out of here. Come back tomorrow. Oh, right. Yeah, that's her whole shtick, her firepower thing. I'm an idiot. Alright. What do I want to do? I mean, he should have. Isn't that kind of like... Why would you sell merch if you couldn't shout out your friends? Like, that's the fun part. Over here. Yeah, we're fine. Like I said, there's very little she can actually do to us. Can this reach anything? No, that's fine. Alright. Bella. I'll make another rocket because, lovely. Okay, that one's not as good. Like I said, I don't think she could win right now no matter what she does. Time limits on maps like this are very difficult to get around. On the opposite's true for some of these missions. Some of these missions you have a time limit to win, and those are challenging, but the game doesn't ever play defensively like that. They'll just play you normally. Against someone who's smart enough to exploit a time limit like this, they really can just turtle up and there's not much you can do. She is breaking through though, so like if this went on for much longer, she probably would win. And she's getting there. Now that she's got her indirect units around, she would have had a much easier time if she brought some of these indirect units around sooner. Ooh. Big fan of Mario. Off of my property. Bella, it's time. Alright. Now we can just kind of do whatever.
Sweetie.
Yeah, I felt like I wanted to start off with an easier one because the next mission, like we're getting into missions where they're gonna be like, we may finally lose one of these. It's early enough in the campaign where like, I don't want to give you guys like the wrong impression, make you think that I'm good at this game because I'm really not. We're getting to the point where we're gonna likely start losing. It's just the beginning of this game is so much easier. Make another rocket just to flex a little bit. She's got today and tomorrow. It's not happening. I mean, she's getting in there though, look at that. Like, over the course of time, she is slowly pushing me in. If this was like a 30-day thing, it'd actually be very challenging. Ooh, hydrate. Appreciate for the hydrate. It is
licking my face.
You know, only with permission. It's very important we stay hydrated. Make sure your body's properly saturated, full of liquids. I don't understand. I'm so sorry. That's kind of I don't know, that seems really rude to me. Yeah, like you got paid, but man, catch me trying to shout out my friends. Hold on, guys. I don't want to put her on blast or anything, but you see this here, this wonderful art. Hold on. There's a love one. 10 out of 10. Alien here, Hivemate, crafted her lovingly and did an amazing job. Oh, fantastic. Even got our new BFACT thing set up. No, you. Silly goose. Any opportunity I can get to shout my friends out, you better believe I'll take it. She's got one more day, so I'm kind of curious how this is going to go. I'm deadly curious to see how this is going to go. Okay, that's about right. I'm like 0%, but as weak as it is, we might get a lucky roll and just have it happen. It's physically possible, it's very unlikely. That's too bad. Alright. Let's just finish off with a medium tank just to, Alright. That's our last turn. She gets one turn. If she can't seal the deal, then she loses. She's about to try, though. She's got her superpower back. It'll do very little for her in this situation, but her superpower is one of my favorite in the entire game. It's very strong. It's probably not the best, just because Samurai Spirit exists. And Samurai Spirit's just like broken. Bella? Bella, come on.
You lay down, sweetie. Come on. Can't be scratching at my door.
There's my medicine. Hold on. Oh, I'm fine. It's alright. It's cool. Probably could have been doing this for a while. He didn't have to hurry back or anything. Toodles. It's interesting because she gets a little bit of character development in the next game. This game is intentionally not like, the story's not super heavy. It's not meant to be like dark. It's more of a lighthearted kind of fun thing. But she gets a little bit of character development. In this game, she's all just like childish, and I guess that's a great word for it. Treats this whole thing like she's just playing and wants to see if she's smarter than everyone else. The next game, her and another bad guy actually join your guys' team. And you're not like buddy-buddy or anything, but you work together. Like, they defect from the bad guys and they join you. So like, you have mutual interests, but there's like a little bit of growth for them. Like, you can tell they start to realize like, oh man, we probably should have been doing all that stuff. Nice work, son. Thanks, Dad. Grit, the guy who said nice work, son, he's one of my favorite characters in the game. Like top 3, like maybe second, I don't know, yeah. Hey, good morning. How are you doing today? You're welcome, son. Appreciate you stopping by. Ooh. Big, we got the new maple ready. Got our new maple ready. Whoop. Man, we still got S rank, but that technique is bugging me. It's too bad. Yeah, I'm glad. I want you to be happy, friend. You deserve to be happy. I'm not gonna make you do the fact command, but you know, if you did, there might be there might be an update. I don't know, couldn't tell you. So here's the secret map. Oh, what do we got? I hate this mission so much. It's only 2 stars. You don't think it'd be that bad? I don't know what it is about this mission. It is my weakness. Three cannon. Is that monkey? Oh, that is monkey. Okay, gosh, I was very confused. Like, there shouldn't be a monkey. Sonya versus Lash. Gotta hit all these missions. Are each of these 4-star? Why would... Oh. Guys, I was really enjoying winning because it makes me look more impressive, and I don't want you guys to... I wanted to wait until you guys realized I'm actually bad at this game. Alright. So... prevent the foe from firing the giant missile. Alright, let's do this one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How much of the dialogue box can you guys see actually? I mean, it does kind of cut off their face, doesn't it? There's no point in me having the border if I keep turning it off for everything, but let's turn it off. There we go. Okay, Dad. Grid's supposed to be like southern. Like I don't think they gave him an over-the-top southern drawl, but he's meant to be like southern United States kind of. Which is funny because like when I think of redneck hillbilly southern United States, I think of, you know, them not being very smart, but he's one of the smartest dudes in the game, so it's kind of interesting. You'll when you see what he's talking about, you'll understand. It's kind of funny, like it's cartoonishly big, all things considered. Like look at that. You're like, okay, hey, we got Orange Star backing us up. So it's 2-on-1. So it's like, okay, look at that missile compared to a tank, right? Like, it's not that big, right? But the tanks are just like icons to represent several units. Look at that missile compared to this city. That seems weird. That can't be right. If I saw a missile that much bigger than a city, yeah, probably. Screwy. Yeah, we got Orange Star here to back us up. But this is the opposite mission. This is last time we had to defend ourselves for 14 days. You see 15 days? We have to win within 15 days or we lose. The objective is we have to capture these 8 cities. This one, we've gotten to the first actual difficult mission. Right. Like, look at this. Bombers, neo-tanks, medium tanks. A bunch more medium tanks. Christ. Rockets everywhere. There's a reasonable chance I'm gonna fail this mission. Like, not on purpose, but you know, it's tough out there. So right now, I mean, we're just gonna bring in our units as close in as we can. Like, we're way off the side, so this is just gonna be us rushing in for right now. These are pipe seams. You can destroy these to get through, but otherwise this business here is impassable. So we don't need to get in there necessarily because we already have some units in here, but they're wildly outmatched, so we're gonna have to get in there with some of our other units. Meanwhile, those other units have some contending. Yeah, it's gonna be an issue. Up here, there's not much going on at all up here, which is the good thing. So we're gonna break up that pipe and get Andy's units in here to help us. It's the best we can do. That at least like it's meant to be like over the top, funny kind of game, like silly almost, lighthearted, I'd say. So like yeah, the pipe is meant to be massive. Like air units can't even go over it. So it's meant to be like mountain-sized pipe. And like in the real world, like that's kind of goofy. But like it's meant to be like kind of a silly game in some ways. The next game in the series has blob monsters that you can buy. So like yeah. Okay, so underneath this tank here is the line where we need to be careful. Because these guys can hit us. Nothing else over there can come anywhere near us. So before we rush in, we want to make sure we're going to be not going into the range of something scary. You see the terrible speed on these units here. If you get a rocket on a road, they do just fine, but in the grass, yeah, they can barely move. And we should be able to have access to Andy's units, like we control those too. Yeah, cool. Just gotta be careful of this. While we can't pass over the thing, you can shoot over it. So we gotta be careful about that. That should be fine. Yeah, but it's just left of it. So. That anti-air missile, they're called, actually those are called missiles. These are missiles. These are rockets, and this is an artillery. They're different. But missiles only target air units, but this missile can one-shot any of our air units. They're just very, very good at fighting air units. It's all they do. So you just gotta make sure you're staying outside of their range. And then we should be able to... That should mean we're all safe. Hold on. Yes. Alright, cool. Cool.
And this to go even further be.
Bless. Thank you. I agree. God, I'm so happy I thought to do that. To go even further B. Hey, look at this. This is... Buddy, you don't think this is a little unnecessary? The only saving grace here is that we're playing against Flak, and Flak is the worst CO in the game. Like, it's funny how much worse he is than everyone else. Like, on that Advanced Wars by Web website, they rank the COs by tier, so to make it fair for like competitive play. He has a tier all to himself at the very bottom. Only he's on the bottom. He has his own worst tier. So that's the benefit here. That's what we have going for us. Capture those 8 properties. So here's my question, right? If that missile has 8 properties supplying it with power, if we captured 7 of them, wouldn't that mean, would they not be able to launch that building with 1 city? And if they could launch it with 1 city, why do they have 8 in the first place? Right? If they have 8, wouldn't they need 8? So if I capture any, wouldn't that be it? Or am I bugging? How's that work? Right. So we're gonna put this here. They shouldn't be able to target any of those units. If they get any closer, we'll be blowing them to pieces. Right. Meanwhile, we actually need to take care of these infantry and mechs, because the win condition is we need to capture these properties. We don't have any factories. So if we lose these infantry and mechs, there's no physical possible way to win this. So be mindful of that. Oh god, that's intimidating. See how stupid this is? They're gonna heal up, so they're gonna be 6 health at the beginning of this next turn, which is enough to probably, like... That's not great. But there's also a time limit on this map, and if we hold off... We gotta play a little more carelessly. There's a time crunch. Yeah. We're gonna get our people in these APCs. It's probably not a smart idea. Like, having these properties up here might be a good idea. It's just we have to decide what we want to use our infantry for. Once we get this airport down here, we can make some stuff. But we've got all of that one city down here. One up there. So we're getting 2,000 money a turn. That doesn't do anything. So part of me feels like maybe I want to capture some of these, then later in the game make a bomber or something. Let's take this one day at a time, I suppose. Fortunately, bombers are very strong, so that there nearly breaks the entire scene by itself. Bad news is you only have one unit in front of it at a time, so that's it. We can destroy the stuff up here. The benefit is that, yeah, once we break through
jazz.
I mean, yeah, pretty alright. Once we break through here, these anti-airs are an issue. But that's it. After those anti-airs are taken care of, we can just tear through that. Okay, no. Appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for lurking. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Those anti-airs suck, certainly, but aside from that, it should be alright. Really? Okay. Really? That's also very strange. Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's... right. Yeah, that's not bad at all. He just so happens to be making the dumbest mistakes right now, so like... bless. Oh. Oh, you're sure? I mean, I won't stop you, but... Ooh. He's... You know, Flack, say what you want about him. About as dumb as a hammer. But what can I say? When the going gets tough, he really knows how to help you win a map. Look at this conga line of just bad decision making. How do I want to do this? God, he's giving me some options. Yeah, Flack's special power is it's random. It either makes his physical attack much stronger or much weaker. And it's random. He doesn't know until he launches an attack. He'll either do more damage than he intended or less. And in a game where you're trying to like play strategically, not knowing what your attack is going to do until after you do it is very not good. So yes. Honestly, just with that turn right there, I'm feeling a lot more hopeful than I was. That was very stupid of him to do. Although it is an issue because we have a time constraint. So, you know, we'll see what we can do. Ooh, like that. He shouldn't have done that much damage to me. There we go. Got them to break through. Can I get them? Well, I can get them all the way through. Okay. And drop our infantry off. And then I'll send those APCs back through there and pick up my mechs. Combine those, give them a little bit more staying power. Move him here so I can begin the next turn by just taking a shot at that anti-air. The benefit of the indirect unit is that they can't retaliate, they can't fire back at you. They're kind of hard to get the hang of because you can't move and shoot on the same turn. So you have to think ahead. But like an instance like this, yeah. If there's something in this square next turn, it'll be taking a lot of damage. Finish capturing this. And while we're really good at destroying this stuff down here, there's a lot more of them than there's us, so we still have to figure something out. Let's do the house. We're going to get some retaliatory damage here, but we need to be able to take out these bombers. Those helicopters are scary, but against anti-air, helicopters can't do much. Bombers can, though. If a bomber gets a first shot against anti-air, it doesn't... Oh, God. Well... Even if we do... we could finish this thing off, it wouldn't matter much. Because 3, it doesn't matter. These 2 are still going to screw us over massively. So that being the case, let's just take out some of these copters while we can. After the fact, once we break through here, if he's harassing us with any of these air units, we have that, and he has a fighter up here. And they're great at killing destroying air units. 1 second. Sorry, Ellie's being, or Bella's being sweet. Alright, so how close can these copters get? If I move there, I can attack this seam, and he can't hit me there. I'm worried that these bombers are going to tear my anti-air down there apart, but there's not much else we could have done there. I'm going to swoop in and attack this with my copter. If I do, he would just destroy with that anti-air. So, what's your range? So I move here, I should be safe. And now we're down here. So next turn, if we wanted to, we could rush it. It's going to put us in a spot where we can... that's not ideal. But next turn we can also bring in our bomber. So we're fine. It's just going to be one extra turn of us having to move some pieces around. Nothing wrong with that. We can rush in. Yeah. It's 3 days down. Not what I expected. Still hurts. Not what I expected. Wow, really? Yeah, this game's got messed up priorities. I mean, however you want to do it, champ. Okay. I wonder if this is going to give me my superpower. Be rad if it did. Those units down there, I wasn't expecting to hold on to any of them. This is all expected. If anything, we came out on top. He targeted my infantry with that bomber. That was the dumbest thing. Hey guys, we got Olaf's superpower. Olaf, some sort of weather wizard. I think he might secretly be Santa Claus, but he can summon blizzards. Which seems like it should get more attention than it does. Superpower. Yes, thank you. I agree. Dang. If you'll excuse my language. Yes. I could have done that. I'm an idiot. Oh my god. I'm mad. I am going to move there though, so if he chooses to attack that with one of his air units, I'd be willing to wager money he's going to attack this with one of his air units. I can just destroy it. So that's what I'm going to do. That was a really dumb mistake on my part though. These back through, like I said, we're gonna get our mechs in there. See, he makes it snow. You saw every one of the enemy units took 2 damage. It also has the benefit of giving it the snow effect, which actually matters. Units can't move as far in the snow. It slows them down a lot. But Olaf can. Like, his units aren't affected by snow. So that's the benefit. Slows down enemy units, hurts them, and doesn't really do anything to you. So... yeah, now anything in all this area, he's either going to have to start retreating or we're just going to be tearing into him. The alley would have. I was expecting to do more damage than that. Don't know why. Medium tanks are very spicy. But yeah, it's a timed mission, so we have to play a little more aggressively than I normally would. But it's fine. Unfortunately, yeah, the computer's not nearly smart enough to play defensively. They're going to rush at us and they're going to let us destroy all of their stuff. Flak is famously stupid. It's the thing he's known for. This is an issue, though. His is there also. Part of me wants to hold off. Yeah, even my allies' units get slowed down by the snow. I wasn't even thinking about that. If we hold off a turn, he's going to kill, or he's going to attack one of these with this. If I swoop in there, he's going to do the same, but he's going to also take a shot at me. And part of me wants to rush in there so I can get a foothold. But if we wait, we got this, like, yeah, I think. That might be the better idea. And we're gonna hold off. Got enough money to make a helicopter, but we're waiting on that. If I can make another bomber, God, yes, that would be beautiful. Alright. Oh, that stinks. I wasn't even thinking about how that I wasn't thinking that would happen. And he got affected by his snow also. Didn't take damage, but that's so unfortunate. I can't even. That should put us all out of danger, yeah. That's just too bad. Alright, no harm done, it just makes them have to wait a little bit longer. It's too bad though. It's about what I would have expected. Fortunately, the anti-air is not nearly as helpful to us at... Really? Good news, team, he's still really stupid. Wow. I was expecting him to come in here with one of his medium tanks and hit a lot harder. He came in with a regular one. So not only did he not do that much damage to us, his medium tank is out in the open. It doesn't even have the defense bonus of being on a city. He just... Really interesting choices, let me tell you. This computer's making some big brain plays that I don't fully understand. Tactical mastermind that he is, I've got no idea what he's doing. To my less developed brain, it seems like it doesn't make any sense at all. That's taken care of. What has he got down here? I don't know. By the time I can afford a bomber, the battle will be about over. So I mean, it probably would have been helpful to secure some of those up there. Assuming we lose, that'll be the strategy for next time. think he's got his superpower saved up though. Yeah. So that's gonna be interesting. This one down here isn't nearly as bad. He doesn't have, like, this rocket is the only issue. Like, that's the only thing we're worried about. Once that's resolved, it's really, like, that's a... Leave this here just in case he does decide to fly one of these up there, because besides that, those are the only air units he has. So, like, once his air units are taken care of, I suppose we could, like, use it as a decoy or something. I'm leaving them up there. Like, oh, that's probably a really bad mistake. I'm likely going to regret that. I was kind of hoping they would take some of those properties, but now I'm rethinking it. Just because with the amount of properties we need to capture within that many days, it's very difficult to do otherwise. Oh, you're real slick with this anti-air, didn't you? Get out of here. Leave. That's gonna have to do. Alright, once his turn's done, we'll be a third of the way through our time. Which isn't great because we only just started capturing one of the properties. Still the wildest choices he's making. Okay, that was anticipated, but still. Okay. Oh. I'm alright with that. We're not gonna have enough for a bomber. at least having a helicopter down here to do some harassing is probably a good idea. And then I lied. I am moving these gentlemen closer. Hold on, let me do my other stuff first. Yeah, there we go. Now, tomorrow we can start capturing that. It really would be in our best interest to have all of the units that can capture stuff down here. It's funny because his army on the bottommost row here, easily the strongest. That's the one that really doesn't matter much. So once this thing's taken care of, we can just walk in and do whatever we want. Very nearly, but no, almost. It's fine. Really? We got very lucky with that. And then we got our super power charged back up. Lovely. I think we've about got this. Start putting stuff over here just to stop him from coming up here with him. Like, down here, this is the only good units he has left. We need to stop him from breaking through now. So, like, with this rocket... yeah, that'll be alright. Days to capture these properties. I got it. Yeah, I think we'll be alright. We're still going to get some help from Andy. So it'll be alright. Well, it doesn't matter if these get destroyed. We just need to cause as much damage with them as we can. We have the benefit of hitting it from both sides. nothing that this can even do now, so this is just gonna be... Just use it as a shield, maybe? I mean, it would make a very nice shield, actually, now that I say that out loud. Very few things could even attack it. So if you parked it, like, right here, they wouldn't be able to get through. They couldn't even attack it. Some units can, most can't. So, like, anti-air and missiles can, but the Neotank wouldn't even be able to launch an attack on it. Too far away to make that a... wow. I can make that work, yeah. Maybe. Ouch. They're not even going to try to go up there. Fine by me, that's really all that I like. I was defending that bit down there. See, he even says ho ho ho. The man is Santa Claus.
What is going on?
God, I wish I knew. So this shouldn't be an issue. Exactly. Really just depends on, it's like a time crunch to get all your people on all the properties fast enough. Doesn't matter if you are winning. Can't get our people there fast enough, we kind of lose anyway. We've just wiped out all of his units in the middle. The top's taken care of. And as far as down here on the bottom, it looks like they don't even have an interest in making a break for that line. So really, it literally is just us getting into position on these properties fast enough. We've won. I'll leave this here just because he seems keen on taking shots at it. That's fine. Help plug up this hole down here, / get these units out of the way. Give my infantry more room to move around. Yeah. Although, like, keep them preoccupied down here, I suppose. No reason not to. Ooh. Good. I think we're halfway there, and basically we've just cleared out the whole middle. It's going to take all the time where my people just need to walk over and capture everything. So it's fine. Alright. By extension, we're just going to get our Orange Star troops out of the way as well. food soon. What kind of food you having? I'd love to find out. And what you should order, you're going to a diner. Oh man. Diners are great because you can order an omelet at 10 p.m. You can order a cheeseburger at 4 a.m. It's just madness. Anarchy and chaos. I love diner food. I've always been a burger and fries kind of person when I go to a diner. But it's like, that being said, I've had a lot of good burgers at a diner. I've never once had a great burger at a diner, you know what I mean? So like, it really just depends on what you're feeling like having. Shocking, I know. Yeah, we got this. Really just depends. I like pancakes. I like pancakes when I don't have to make the pancakes, you know? Anytime I can just order pancakes. Yeah. Ooh. Gotcha. I'd go for burger and fries, but actually now that I'm saying that, there's the last small town I lived in, they had a diner. And they had this sort of, it was like a Philly cheese, but instead of steak it was chicken. So it was like a hoagie with chicken and bell peppers and onions, and it was a really good situation. So I guess that'd be my follow-up. Besides a burger, just any kind of like toasted dinner kind of sandwich. That'd be my suggestion. Either a burger or some other dinner sandwich. And fries, definitely. Always gotta be fries. Like, no matter what you get. I gotta say, that's the benefit of being in a diner. You can get that omelet and fries if you want to. Ah. Gotcha. I myself am not a huge fan of turkey. The meat, not the country. But I also understand that is, I just enjoy sandwiches in general, so I feel you there. I just, turkey's always like, doesn't taste like much, you know? I don't mean to critique your sandwich options, that wasn't my intent, I don't enjoy turkey that much. Like roast turkey, like a Thanksgiving turkey? Make some sandwiches out of that? Ooh, yes. Absolutely. It's one of my favorites. Of course, I'm also like incredibly unhealthy, so it's like maybe I probably should be eating more turkey. I just, you know, like I was saying, kind of like, when I say like dinner sandwich, I mean like either steak or like pieces of chicken, like a dinner protein meat in bread, usually toasted with like cheese or whatever else. Like, you know what I mean? There's a difference between like a ham sandwich and a meatball sub, right? They're both sandwiches, but one of them is more like a dinner sandwich. But like, I don't know how hungry you are either. I think I made it clear the kind of stuff I order is just like a lot. It really just depends on how hungry you are. If you're feeling a turkey sandwich, go for a turkey sandwich. Like I was saying, I enjoy sandwiches myself. Alright, tomorrow we got it. Really glad I brought those mechs over. Like I said, that was the really stupid of me to do. Take them away like that. I feel bad. I didn't mean to critique your sandwich choices. I'm sorry. I'm excited for you. I don't get to eat out like I used to, so it's just... That sounds really nice. I sometimes stop and grab something through a fast food drive-thru on my way home from the doctor. And that's nice. Diners, though, diners are, like, special. You know, like there's something magical about a diner. You gotta lay it in an apron, walk over, refill your coffee. It's just like, I don't know, something special about diners. Diners exist in like this sort of temporal in-between where it's like all times at the same time. Time doesn't pass within diners, it's just like... Yeah, I'll shut up. Yeah. Like I said, it really is like when you can order a cheeseburger and a stack of pancakes at the same time. You're in a diner eating, you're all of a sudden like, oh crap, what day is it? Like if you couldn't see out the window, you could take a step into a diner and have no idea what time it is. They're just always running on diner time. Hey. See, like, Olaf here is kind of a dick. Like, look at that. Andy shows up to help you out. He's just, like, really stubborn and really prideful. He's a good guy, but he's just, like, refuses to admit he ever needs help. It's just... it's rough. Olaf, just say thank you.
Mission complete.
I feel rude. Guys, we screwed up. Look at that. Look at that technique score. Pitiful. God, it's embarrassing. Don't look at it. Don't look at my shame. He's a good guy, I promise he's a good guy. He's just kind of a, you know, like that whole pride thing he needs to knock off. Like, yeah, if you're missing any points, aren't you really missing every point? Okay, this one has a star. That's the final mission. Once you complete enough missions, you get access to the final one. So if you beat this, these ones go away also. But like, Like that's the fun of doing the campaign. We want to do every mission. This one here is an optional mission that you don't have to do. It's a secret one. But like, yeah, we want to do some of these. God, what do we got going on? I don't know. Let me think. Oh, you know what I think? I think I need to refill my coffee. Sonya versus Lash. Kenbai versus Adder. Sensei versus Adder. I hate Sonya so much. Okay. So, Big, or I don't know if anyone else is hanging out. I'm gonna ask you how you feel about this. We can do this Blue Moon one, so the Blue Moon one, or we could do this. Well, actually, let's just name it by the seal we're gonna be playing as. So we can do the Grit mission. We could do the Sonya mission. The Sensei mission or the Kenbai mission. So we got options. This one I'm waiting on. It's another Sonya mission, but we're waiting on that one because I really just don't want to do it. Got to the point where they're going to start being more difficult missions. Barely an 8, sir. That's an S rank. It may have been a terrible score, but it was an S rank. Ah, gotcha. Well, thank you. But that does sound nice. I appreciate you, and I hope your food goes well. Very, very important food time. How dare you? Talking to the troops. We're walking into an ambush. Grit's really smart. Really, I want to say lazy. Kind of lazy. Kind of laid back, kind of lazy. Very smart. He's one of my favorite characters, like personality-wise. He's a good guy. Mission 15, Nature Walk. God, I love him so much. I suppose I am. So you just gotta get one of your units to land on the HQ. And it's interesting because the PC doesn't actually put units on your HQ. They never set one on top. So that's never an issue. And I think that's really fun. Because like when he says you can get there with any unit, like that being the case, if the unit that gets there isn't strong enough to destroy whatever's sitting on top of it, it doesn't matter, does it? So they just make that a non-factor. You can just walk up to it. I love Grit's theme. Super chill. Okay, so this is going to be a lot of us sneaking through the woods. Okay. You can see the range on his indirects are, he's very good with indirects. bad luck. Really? Oh, it's disappointing. Why, yes, that was a very stupid thing for me to do. Alright, it's fine. God, I make mistakes lately. If at all possible, we'll end every single one of our units' turns in a forest. Because you see we're in Fog War, the dark spots we can't see what's going on. This light area is lit up by our troops. But even within the light area you can see these forests we can't see in. You can only, in Fog of War you can only see in a forest if you're right next to the forest. It's like this one here we can see it. So that'll help us keep us covered. If we bump into it, if we end our turn in this forest here, then find out there's something there, then they can see us, then we're screwed. That's the issue. We have to be careful about that. So it is still a bit of chance anytime we go into the forest. The other concern that way is vehicle units don't go as fast in the forest. So we gotta be smart about this. I was tempted just to go up there, but no, it's fine. It's fine. I think I heard 4 infantry units. Because even if you can't see them, you can hear them. I think there's 4, which is an issue because yeah, if she captures our HQ, we lose automatically. Okay. Appreciate it, Big. Hope you have a nice time. Enjoy your food. Looking forward to finding out. Alright. Hey, guys, we found him. Every time I go into the woods, I'm like, I have a moment of, am I going to bump into something? God, just look at that range, though. Let me tell you, his battleships, God, terrifying. Battleships are indirect units also like this, but they have even more range. We're way all done. You go there. Funny enough, our APC is actually relatively useful on this map Because yeah, if we land an APC on the headquarters, we win. They can't attack, but they can still fulfill the purpose. Okay, I think those are the only 4 foot soldiers she has. So if we have to destroy some of our units to destroy them, that's the best trade-off in the world. If we can destroy each of our foot soldiers, then the fight is essentially won. And to that end, I'm willing to leave a few out in the open just to goad them into attacking me. This is, yeah, that's the priority. Yep, there's one. Although, due to Grit's insane range, look at that! Look at it! Goodbye. They're gonna survive, but just barely, but still, wow. God, I love Grit. Just a beautiful individual. So I mean, traveling in the forest, they go very slow. But we're getting there. So it should be those 3 and that's it. Oh, 1. Never mind. I was worried about that. The only thing I'm really concerned about right now is that, ooh, ouch, is that one infantry up there capturing my property. Can't let him get away. And also there's a tank around here, so I don't know if I rush in there, I'm probably just going to bump into that tank. So then there's likely a tank here. Okay. Right. Okay, that's more of an issue, but you know, takes 2 to tango. So that was also unlucky. Oh, alright. That's gonna have to be fine. Yeah, I moved my unit and now I can't see them. I was gonna come in there and attack them and I moved my unit, so now I just can't see them. Right. They were nearly dead anyway, so it doesn't matter much. I just need to make smarter decisions because that was dumb of me. Recons are usually very good in Fog of War. They have, I think, the best vision of any unit. If you have an infantry on a mountain, they get a bonus to their vision. And I think in that case it's as good as an infantry. I don't know if it's better. I think it's as good. I'm not sure actually. But infantry or recon can see really well in Fog of War. I figured something was going to kill that tank. It's disappointing because now I can't see that that one unit. It's not a huge rush because they're keen on capturing these properties from me, but I need to be able to kill those. Okay, that's oh yeah, one more. So assuming he does decide to start capturing one of these, we've got this here to take care of this. That's great. That's good news. Assuming something bumps into this and tries attacking, we can defend it with the other one. Right. So I really didn't want to waste that anti-air just for that. In Forest, rockets can only move one space at a time. I forgot about that. Oh, that's messed up. Alright, this is, so like, this unit here is really the last one on the board that we care about. That's our priority. That'll do it. And actually what we can do is we've had this regular power saved up. So, let me show you something. So this one here can hit it. This one can't. With his special power, it extends their range by one. So both of them can now hit it. So if one wasn't going to finish it off, that thing is definitely dead now. I don't know, one may have done it. Hold on. Yeah. Or, I mean, yeah, well, I was going to say one likely would have done it, but he also just got a substantial damage boost, so it's fair to say that one of them wouldn't have done it. Because even now, one didn't. So that's really the last bit we care about. And then I roll this in here. attack their indirect. Not sure if this anti-air is going to survive the turn. I don't mind if it takes damage. As long as it survives the turn, we can then destroy everything around it with these guys. No reason to start playing stupid though, so I'm going to... Remember I said about playing stupid? Oops. That's too bad. Gotta be smarter than that. That's fine. This tank is going to get messed up, and likely so is this one, but we're in a position where we can now just like bombard them. If they don't get out of there, and they don't know that they should get out of there. What's the range of these things, though? Okay. So if I move here, I should be safe, and I can cover all that spot. Oh yeah, right, we should be fine. We should be very alright. Kind of disappointing I made that mistake. More embarrassed than anything. But it's fine. Like, really no harm done. And we have 100,000 money. Because this level, you can't buy anything. I didn't even consider that there would have been a unit there. I was like looking at all the different angles and what could happen next turn. That wasn't even an option in my head. I'm terrible in Fog of War. Yeah, I figured, alright, yeah. So what's our vision look like up there? Yeah, oh, yeah, and then they're gonna do... Okay, so we're not gonna be able to see anything up there then, right? And that's what recons and other stuff is for. There's that. I'm gonna give this medium tank a hard time. Both of them, likewise. So this one here, let's move that so I can get closer that way. These rockets are very, very powerful, especially when you're grits. But yeah, they move one space at a time in the forest. A little frustrating. Gotcha. Got that firepower bonus, let me tell you. Playing, not just playing as Grit, but playing well as Grit is very satisfying. Because it's his specialty. Indirects. And those, the enemy can't counterattack those. So as long as you play well enough to, like, think ahead. You plan accordingly.
What is going on?
God, I don't know. Chagareth, welcome back. Appreciate you. If you play intelligently enough to use indirects, his are fantastic.
Beads!
Beads! Yes. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Took the words right out of my mouth. Thank you. The issue here is her superpower gives her such a titanic defense buff. If we did get a clean line of, like a clean shot on her, I don't know how much damage it would do. God, 25. Yeah. I'd rather hit her than not hit her, I suppose. But that's rough. Like a dog. So that was a terrible, terrible decision to move my infantry there. I should have moved it around here just so I could see stuff. But I also shouldn't be sacrificing my units like that, right? I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I appreciate your company, but also I want to make sure you're getting enough sleep. So maybe follow your heart. Like for me, sometimes I wake up at like 10 p.m. So it's just time's not real. Time was invented by the Swiss to sell cuckoo clocks. Really well-made cuckoo clocks. Like, no shade, they're very nice cuckoo clocks. But, you know, time's not real. Oh, this puts me in a weird situation. I know there's something up there. Risk any of my indirects, so we're just gonna. God, I hate that so much. Here's some of those. Now that the infantry is taken care of, it really doesn't matter how slow and steady we go. We can take our time, play defensively, take shots at him when we need to, or her rather. We don't need to beat her army, we just need to get one of our units on top of our headquarters. That's it. So the win condition for her would be either wiping out all our units or capturing our headquarters. And she can now no longer capture our headquarters. Slow and steady. Let her units come to us and we can just take our time with them. This here's likely a mistake, but in this setting a medium tank only has so much value. I do have another medium tank, so it's fine. It's alright. Okay, she has another artillery up there. Move our medium tank in case that regular tank of hers starts acting out. We're in a situation where we can counter it. See if there's anything in these woods. Seems like we're mostly okay. this medium tank here is likely about to die, but will be able to retaliate, so it served its purpose. I hate Fog of War so much. Like, I'm already bad at this game. I don't need another handicap. Like, I've got a handicap. I don't need another one. Surprised that medium tank survived. I would have been willing to bet she would have hit it with this one. I don't know. However she wants to do it. Forgot you can destroy those. If we did hit it, we wouldn't then be able to hit it again next turn, so how much damage would this do? So 13, hold on. It would have 4 health left, really. I'm mad about that. It doesn't matter much. I mean, this thing's range. Yeah, these units are the only ones left in that range anyway, so it doesn't matter. It would be fun to destroy it, but it wouldn't help us in any way. Destroy the medium tank with this one. Move the rest of those indirects a little bit further ahead. Because yeah, if you fire, you miss your opportunity to move them that turn. Mech's just down there chill, and that's fine. Beautiful. Anytime you do damage that's more than 100%, it's just so satisfying to me. Like, oh, you're full health artillery, let me just do something about that. You're gone now. Get off my lawn. This was 1 speed faster, we could win the next turn, because it can make it here. So likely next turn I'm going to move it here, assuming I'm able to, unless something else happens, and then I can take it. So here, and then assuming there's no incidents, we can win the turn after that. In fact, part of me wants to move some of these units out of the trees so she goes after them and I can have a clear path, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Slow and steady, we can't get impatient at the end, you know? The closer you get to the end, the more you want to rush and finish it. If we're at a disadvantage, we need to play it intelligently. She's not even moving anything. So like, yeah, with Fog of War, she can't see any of my units. And certain units are more aggressive than others, like, not unit by unit, but like the computer's AI. So I'm sure this tank here, like, some units are programmed to like only move if something comes within their range. The AI has very strict rules about how it handles itself. Yep, there we go. No real reason to be moving all these, actually. Assuming she does something here, but she didn't do anything yesterday, so... Yeah, she's just letting me go. So, like... I'm sure if I came within the range of these things, they'd attack me. Likely. But she can't see me, so... There we go. That's the thing about the computer AI, you have to figure out what exactly its parameters are and work around it. Sometimes stuff like that happens, where she just passes on her turn. Oh, grit. Gonna swoon.
Mission complete.
God, my technique always sucks. Man. I'm mad. He's just got an entire gun. Alright. Alright. Let's see if we have any more, the battle maps. You can buy, like this war room. It's not story related, but there's these optional maps you can play against the computer. Choose your character and everything. You have to buy them, and I think they become buyable once you reach certain points in the campaign. So let's see if any more are available to be purchased. Hey, quite a few. And more than wanting a good score, the points you get after completing a mission is your currency for the shop. And Hachi, this guy's name's Hachi. He's the former president of Orange Star, and you can unlock him to play as. And he's like just the most brokenly overpowered character. Like they made him cheap on purpose. He's just so much stronger than everyone else in the game. It's meant to be your reward for like completing the game or something. Like I'm not sure if you need a certain like ranking total, but something about like beating the game you could unlock him. Or maybe like beat it on hard mode, I don't know, but it's just very overpowered. Let's look to see how many we have left. Okay, we only got 6 more to go. That's less than I would have thought. This one looks very fun. And incredibly difficult. You play against Nell, you see in the bottom right there. This lady. She's unlockable too. Oh, Nest Egg might be my favorite mission. If you're playing as Grit, this level is just the best. I'll save that one for special me time. This is another one that's really good as Grit. Any level that has narrow pathways like that, Grit just excels. This one's difficult just because you play against Colin, and Colin's very, very hard to beat. See, some of these you play against 2 countries at once, which in a way is difficult because they can, it's your turn, then their turn, so they go twice as often. If you think about it, like, whether it's owned by someone else or not, those units would have moved anyway before you got your other chance. And it's not like they can share funding. So their cities are divided between the 2 of them, which helps actually. This one is fun, but incredibly frustrating. This one takes some doing. Oh, this one requires a lot of patience. This one, though, I had a blast doing this one. Sensei, he's another character that's way stronger than he should be. Fun one. That's all. Oh, God, I'm just nerding out over some of these maps. That's another good one. Might do this one sometime. Smaller. This one too. Alright, after all that, I'm actually gonna go refill my coffee, and then we're probably gonna pick out another one. I'm not sure if it's gonna be. I may go for one of those battle maps because I was looking over them, and to be honest, some of these missions that we have next, I really don't enjoy. So we're probably gonna do one of them. The important thing is we're having fun. And I'll be right back. Very, very disoriented. So I'm gonna get some coffee and try not to fall over. Sorry, I'm very dizzy. And I paused to pat Bella a little bit. I'm very disoriented currently, so we're gonna see how this goes. Ooh, alright, yeah, I can barely words. So this is gonna be fun. Let's go for Long Road. No, I forgot we don't have any of those people unlocked yet. It's disappointing. Yeah. Or we got the Orange Star seal, so let's do one of the ones that we want to be an Orange Star. Let's just do the first one. Teeny tiny map. Yeah. Sammy excels at smaller maps. More than usual. I'm about to do the dumb thing. Oh no. Not necessarily a dumb thing. We're just that thing. I thought we're doing that thing. Right. I'm gonna get a recon over there quickly to start harassing his units. Give them a hard time capturing stuff. If at all possible, keep him from getting to that small island on the bottom right. That's also not sure how well that'll go. Yeah, probably not well. Getting a recon ready to go up top there. Always be spamming infantry. You're Sammy, you're supposed to spam infantry. Okay. So he made his own recon. Not ideal. couldn't get here in time. I can still use that recon over there. I don't have to give him that island. I'm still gonna fight for it. But took a bit longer to get over there than I had hoped. And if he's gonna send his recon down there, then mine can just come up and cause some destruction up there. Right. And then to counter his recon, build a tank. I was wondering if he was going to do that. Oh, and then he did make a tank. That's too bad. The benefit here, once the computer starts capturing something, they will not stop. They will never stop. So if we come over here and attack him, his recon can't fight me back because his infantry is in front of it. So not only is he not going to get this because I'm not going to let him, he can't fire back at me with his recon. His recon's down here with nothing to do. Him having that tank there does make me sad though. Just gonna rush over and give him a hard time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here, finish off his infantry with my recon, and with any luck, capture it for myself. He'll definitely try to stop me, and since I moved that there, it's very likely he's going to attack that recon with his tank, but I can counter, so that's fine. That's the plan. And if he doesn't, I'll be sending infantry up here, so he's either going to attack these defenseless infantry or my recon, and whichever he goes with, we win. Likely he's going to capture this down here because he can move his infantry to that one also, but we'll see. Might salvage it. If not, it's not the end of the world. We stopped him from getting one of the properties that by all rights should be his. It's close enough to where he starts that he should have been able to... Really? Really? Oh, well? Wow. That is, you know, I was expecting a lot of things, but not that. Well, okay. That's wild. So... here's what we're gonna do. This is going very well. Just gonna get that one to the right, but I'm fine with that. So then I'll get the one to the left. Artillery. About far enough in the fight where that's probably a good idea. Expected. I've still got my tank in that area, so that's fine. Recon is likely about to be destroyed by his artillery, but that's fine. It's looking like this property is going to be ours as well. Yeah. And not just that, we're taking it from him, which is even better. One more for me and one less for him. It's essentially a 2-property shift. I love that. Also, speaking of things I love, each of you guys, no, I do. Alright. Yeah, look at that, he's just, there's very little he can do now. We hit him so early on, he couldn't develop any sort of defense. Or just this is brutal. That's fine, that was expected. Just want to make sure we got that property down there. How much damage you do. Darn, you just fell short. If he would have brought me down to 3, that would have been enough to stop me from taking his property. But you didn't. And he didn't even try attacking my guy down here, that's funny. Wild. Alright, so how do I want to do this? suppose we will just move on top of the mountain for the defense boost. On top of our city. Do something about this mech here. Moving around, pushing further into his territory, but also making sure we find some good like defensive spots to stand on. Some of these are overkill, but we gotta tidy up the board. Don't want his weak units everywhere. Okay, so if I do like way overkill, but this will allow me to get my tank into his area. Okay, it's very nearly over already. Like he's very likely gonna just destroy this tank, but we've done so much damage, it's worth it. I say out loud, I don't know, yeah, oh, I forgot we had a second tank to put in there. It's about, yeah, we've got one. I'll win for sure. Well, darn. I'm sad about that. I had assumed I was going to win. You hate to find out this way. Likely gonna use the artillery to attack my infantry there who's now capturing the property, but I also really don't care. We're gonna be rushing in here with so many other units, it's fine. Like pick one, you can have whichever one you want, go ahead and target it. I don't mind. funny thing is, I don't think there's anything else that can hit that unit. That infantry the way... Okay, let's just say, if he doesn't hurt that infantry anymore, I'll still have that property next turn. It's because Sammy's so good at capturing stuff that he would have still finished capturing it. Although, what is the spread like? Hold on. We've got 13 bases, he's got 8. So let me just come down here and do something about this artillery. Needed to be addressed. Attack this one. Probably should prioritize the mech, but this ensures that we'll be able to capture this next turn, which is what we want. Meanwhile, we can finish this off. And that exposes his city, so this infantry can start capturing that. Or wait, hold on. This one can start capturing that. Which frees... I suppose it don't matter. We're gonna finish that unit off though. I was thinking about I could have moved my infantry in here and start capturing it, but I wasn't thinking. It's fine. Recons can't do anything to that tank, but this one tank isn't going to be enough to stop us. His artillery is likely going to target mine, but you never know. Let's see which one he targets. None of them. His artillery didn't target anything. I've never seen that happen. That's weird. I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. I've seen it where units will refuse to attack you because they with the retaliation damage, they don't think it's worth it. Those don't get attacked back. I've never seen that. Like they should attack you 100% of the time if they can. That's weird. Don't know. Strange. Likely should have popped my special ability just for that sweet defense, but like we got this regardless. We're fine. Do this down here just for a few extra power points. Get a better score. So they're going to prioritize attacking my infantry that's taking over their HQ. I'm wondering if they can... how much damage they're going to do to it, because that's my idea. It's got a mech with 3 and a mech with 5. Likely they're about to kill it, but even if they don't, like, I've got this guy right here. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. Like, I know that they are going to attack it with those, I just don't know for how much damage. I'm curious. Because it doesn't matter one way or another whether this succeeds or not. Just want to see how much damage they'll do. Be fun if we could win that way, because they couldn't have hurt me enough. Let's see. There's a reasonable chance we're about to win because of that. We won because of that. God, that is just rude. The fight's not even over yet. I just like walk in and like, nope, this is mine now. I win. Christ.
Mission complete.
Feel kind of like feel a little bad about that. Alright. That's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna go and, I don't know, be sad and think about stuff. You know how it is. Be like that. Appreciate you guys. Means a lot that you decided to come out and, you know, hang out, lurk, spend some time with me. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. You know, take care of yourself. Be good to yourself. It's tough out there, you know, like, it's gonna be tough out there regardless whether you're good to yourself or not, so you may as well, you know, give yourself a chance, right? Do what you can. I'll see you guys around.